This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, ABRP Planner, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? It's Saturday today and that means family time. And this will possibly be the last family trip with this EL8 before I return next week, and then we swap it for an ET5 Touring. So yeah, I borrowed it for around 2.5 months. So I mean, it feels like a long time. It's a great car, superb comfort, plenty of space. So I'm gonna miss this car. Well, so we're now getting ready. You can see in the back here, Axel is sitting there. This is the setup we've been using. Also in the Berlin trip, and in the trunk here, we never used the third row. We just folded it to get plenty of trunk space. We just put the Cybex stroller in there, and then Isabel is sitting here. All good. So yeah, let's get over to the shopping mall first. Here are a couple of things we're gonna do today. Okay, first stop, yes, same store center. We are just going one place over there. Oh, there's some event. Oh yeah, the election. Since we might start traveling slightly more often now, we want this Stokke Jet Kids. She can reach it. Okay, especially with shoes, she can do it herself. And then there's also some you can put on rope so you can pull it. And this is better because then I don't need to deal with that freaking stroller. There's a problem with stroller on the airplane is that it always gets picked off and then offloaded, or what do you call it. You can't bring it on the cabin. And you can also put the baby stuff in there, diapers and stuff. And then Isabel can pull it herself also. You see, it comes with there's a mattress here and sticker also. And I think there's a rope in here. But the point is that there's space here. Okay, and then if you put the lid on, like the upside down, you can adjust the height. And you put this by the seat, you see the airplane seat here, and it creates a bed. You can roll out this. You also put stuff in there. So I'm like, ooh, I want this. Yeah, with shoes it's easier. She likes it. Isabel, you like it? Okay, now we're gonna go to Oslo. Well, we're actually a little bit outside Oslo. It's Bekkestua. Bekkestuen, yes. Cybex, they have some stuff there that they want to show. Something about car safety. And then also when I check out again the stock travel bag, what there is called. And then Isabel wants to listen to Starship again. Welcome to Bekkestuen. Yeah, this is the place to be. It's on the west side of Oslo. Mostly white people, not too many foreigners. Well, and then over here we have a test device by Cybex. So they're gonna demonstrate what it looks like in a crash situation. Yeah, and you guys probably recognize these. You see, we have. This is when Isabel was a baby. Yeah, Cloud T, and that's the one with airbag. Anoris T2, 2nd gen. Yeah. And then I guess eventually Isabel might move over to this once you get bigger. Okay, then we're gonna go up and release the thing. So if you're not constrained, well, not that much going on over there. Yeah. So now we are heading downtown Oslo, and I think one of the last videos before talked about going to the street food Barcode, and we didn't go there. So this time we're gonna go there. Yeah, let me see here. So you see, Bekkestua or Bekkestuen for the nice people, the rich people. Yeah, there's bringing EQS and Glendewagen over there we saw. Now we go over there to the ghetto. Now we're at Barcode. That's Munkmuseet. Yeah, we're gonna get some street food, finally. Yeah, and the kids are awake for once. At the same time, eh? How's that? Car. You start saying car. Here is Barcode street food. We tried Oslo street food. How is Barcode? Let's check it out. Plant-based junk food. Fridays. Ooh. And the pepper and gror. It seems to be the same, right? Let's check it out. Desserts here. Yeah, it's similar to what we have in Oslo also. I mean, yeah, the other place. And then you order via app or QR code. Plenty of seating, music. Oh, this is, you know, as a daddy, I always look for these. There are plenty of those. Okay, ready for this. This is loaded pork nachos. And we have tonkatsu. Strange thing is that the tonkatsu feels very light and it doesn't have any rice. Eh? What the heck? Okay, let's hope that the kids will eat this. Well, I've never been in Mexico before, so I don't know how the Mexican food is supposed to be. But wifey, but we have been in Japan, however. This tonkatsu is kind of weird because who puts rucola salad in tonkatsu? And there's no rice here. It's just weird elements they add in here. Like, as if it's not made by a Japanese or knows how to make it. So I think next time we're gonna have street food, we go to Oslo street food instead. Wow, this is the first time I explore around here. There is an Xpeng shop there. I was there once when I test drove the G6. Or was it G9? No, it was G6. But yeah, you know, just around 15-20 years ago, this area was just storage, warehouse, pier, whatever. And then they demolished everything and just built plenty of living quarters, plus restaurants and stuff. Well, we can go check out over here. This is the first time I walk around here and see what's up. Also over there, plenty of places to go. And I guess you can swim here also. You can swim here if it's hot enough. Also, if you live around here, you can just bring your kayak down and then you do your kayak trip out here and then shoosh. Very neat. Wait, there you go. There's already one dude. He's getting ready. Oh, that's why they want to live over here, huh? Right downtown. I'm not sure if this is my style of living now. I prefer a bit outside with more space. Well, we're heading back home now, but I'm slow poking at 90 kilometers per hour because the kids are asleep. So that's, you know, this is parent life. We check the time, we figure out how long they should sleep, and then how far away from yes home are we or time wise. Wait, it doesn't show that 10 minutes. This is always a big mystery why it doesn't show time at arrival and also remaining time at the same time. But yeah, so we have to drive a little extra loop, probably to Dal and then back again, so that the kids get enough sleep. But usually if we stop, then they tend to wake up. We're back home, and the moment we park, then the ox woke up. He has to be in constant motion. We have to hypermile all day, all night. Well, Isabella is still asleep. I need to wake her up soon. But maybe I should try to summarize. How was the 2.5 months with the EL8? It is by far one of the best cars I tried. Okay, it might not have the best infotainment, but it's still really good. I feel like, for example, the Seeker 7X has a bigger screen. I can show you guys here what I'm talking about. Okay, this, I'm not sure, should I call it vertical screen? Well, it's kind of vertical, right? It doesn't have that many hotkeys here, unlike the Seeker X. If you want to do something here with the massage, you have to click here and then here you see for massage, then here you had the perfume. So you know, stuff like that. If you had more space here, you could utilize it better. But it's still highly advanced, where you can have the position adjustment with many different profiles for each person, and also the dog mode. Well, it's not here where it maybe should be, right? You have it, I don't remember where the heck it was again. So I kind of tend to get, I have the hotkeys, I forgot. You can also put it here, yeah, pet mode, camp mode, power keep mode, and stuff like that. You know, like the fact that you can change the suspension setting from the app, for example, you know, really nice. And also the interior design, I love it. It's just a quite clean interior, good looking with the electric adjustable air vents, you know. Okay, here, this is not, I'm not a fan of it. I like it better in the EL6, which has it here, like many other cars nowadays, like the MEB platform and, well, Mercedes and Tesla, you know. It's more convenient to have it here, since your hand will be here anyway. You don't need to move it down here, and then this space can be used for something else, like a double charging plate or something, right? So, but really the comfort and the soundproofing is really good. I consider it some of the best, and this is not just empty claim. It's actually based on tests I've done, you know, when I measure the noise, for example. Nio is some of the best, and actually the EL6 here is the best when it comes to noise with the 20-inch. Now I have the 22-inch, then it's a bit noisier. And also one thing that many people don't know is that the Nios in general, they're quite fast. They have maybe 500, 600 horsepower. Actually, some of the other ones, I think it was the EL7 and the ET7 even had over 700 horsepower. Stuff like that most people don't know. You know, like when you get a Nio, you don't just get the all-wheel drive version. It is also by default like the performance version with lots of horsepower. If you want to go for the same equivalent in the German, you know, Audi, you have to get some kind of RS or some kind of like it's a S6, or you know, or the SQ6, right? In Mercedes, you have to get some kind of AMG, you know. But many Chinese cars, also Nio, the performance, that is the all-wheel drive, you know. Yeah, Xpeng, okay, they have an all-wheel drive, but they also have a performance version, depending on which is. But other than that, though, a really nice car. I'm gonna miss the EL6. Okay, it's a bit bold, but it's so much space here. From time to time we actually utilize a lot of the space, but we still have plenty of space left over. So, and the fridge also, very convenient to have the fridge on road trip. You know, I feel like this car was more made for businessmen who would like to be driven, right, in the back with a chauffeur, but it also works really good as a family car. But okay, one thing that is not my taste is the boatness or the SUV feel. I'm more like a sedan guy, so we'll see how it goes with the ET5 Touring. But you know, it's not like that high grade on everything. Slightly worse soundproofing, but still pretty good, right? Doesn't have air suspension, you know, but still, it should be an interesting experience to also borrow the ET5 Touring on long term, and then also experience how it is with space there, right? But the EL8 now, well, I guess we'll see each other again in the new upgraded ES8 3rd gen. Can't wait to test that. But anyway, I think that's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.